Hi everyone. So this week we're talking about embarrassing moments, and I have a really bad memory, especially when it comes to stuff I don't want to remember. So I brought my little sister to help me remember all of those embarrassing moments.
So I didn't really know what to say, but I do have some of Alex's fears that he still has that he shouldn't have at this age.
Phobias are legitimate.
But they can be embarrassing.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, this now 17-year-old boy is still afraid of the dark.
Phobia. I have a phobia of the dark. I cannot be in the dark or anywhere near the dark, or else I start freaking the fuck out. I don't know, it's like enclosed spaces kind of freak me out.
Before we got his hallway up to his room, I have a light on, he used to make me go up with him. Yep. He openly has Strider feels.
Yeah, I do. Dave Strider gives me a lot of feels.
That's gee.
You're gee.
I know.
This is really hard because, like, honestly, my life is so embarrassing that it's hard to distinguish the moments from everything else. I don't know if this is really embarrassing, but right now I have my ringtone set to call you maybe.
That's very embarrassing.
And people, like, call me at the most inopportune moments. Seriously don't know. Oh! Okay, I just thought of one. So, back when I was dating my ex-boyfriend, I went over to my friend's house with him, and it was 3 of us just hanging out in her basement, in my friend's basement. And, it was probably 3 in the morning, we were all tired and, you know, ridiculous, and, one of them gets the idea to watch Paranormal Activity, one of them, and I have this like deep-seated paranoia, and like I can't watch horror movies because then I can't like function as a human being for a little while, and I like get scared of everything, and it's really bad. And I asked them not to, very seriously. I was like, you guys, please don't watch this movie. It's really not cool of you. I really don't want to see it. And they're like, well, we'll just watch the deleted scenes. And I'm like, no, that's the same thing, you know, it's still the same idea, I don't want to watch this at all. And they start watching the deleted scenes anyway, and I sit on the couch and I just start crying. Like, I'm weeping because I really don't want to watch this shit. And this is like a year ago. Like, this wasn't even, like, when I was a kid. This was like a year ago, and I just sat on the couch with, like, my hands over my ears, like, in the fetal position, crying. And eventually they stopped watching it and like went over, and my boyfriend was just, or my ex-boyfriend was just like laughing at me, like straight up. I feel like there's like I apparently have a lot more shame, or a lot less shame than I thought I did. I'm sure there were moments in middle school where I was like pretending I was an anime or like a cat or some shit. I did shit like that all the time when I was a kid because I thought it made me cool. And like I would like be like really serious about it, like, woof, woof, I'm a dog, guys. Look how good of a dog I am. Woof. First day of middle school, which was for me 8th grade. I went to middle school. My first day of middle school was in 8th grade. I wore a pair of cat ears that I'd gotten at an anime convention, and like at the time I was still presenting as female, and I had like this little like low-cut shirt and like this little skirt on, and I was like, I really hope people notice me. I don't want to make friends. Now I was like so awkward at that point that like I just basically tried to look as weird as I could so people would like try to talk to me because I didn't want to initiate conversation. Oh yeah, okay, so this happened a little while ago. So, I was up here, and I'm not good at singing, but I love singing. So, I'll like sit up here in my room, just singing to myself, because it's fun, and I like doing it, I'm just really shit at it. And, I was looking at the lyrics for Nowhere Fast by the Smiths, trying to learn the lyrics of the song, and also singing it out loud to myself while listening to the song. And I'm just sitting there by my computer, like, looking at the lyrics with, like, my hands folded in my lap, just, like, singing along to the song. And it's really loud, so I can't hear anything. And I look over, and my mom is standing at the top of the stairs with, like, a 12-pack of Mountain Dew, just, like, grinning at me. And I'm like, oh, hey, Mom. And I couldn't, like, my face was so hot. Like, it felt like it was on fire for, like, an hour.
I remember I came up here and it was like without warning, and you were reading like porn or something, and like I remember this because you told me.
Oh yeah, that's
right.
right.
And you like kind of freaked out, and you legit thought you had a boner or something.
Yeah, no, I was reading this fan fiction, and it was really, really good. And the fact that I read fan fiction is embarrassing enough. And I was just like sitting there in my pajamas, and I hear my sister coming up, Nora. And, like, I look up, and I, like, cover my, like, crotch, and, like, put blankets over my crotch. And, like, for, like, a split moment, I'm like, fuck, I need to hide my boner. It was really... That was... afterwards, I kind of gave myself, like, a little hurrah, because I was like, ah! I don't know, it just made me feel really nice to, like, think that I had a boner. I don't know why. I did have the biggest mental blown. I forget what fanfiction I was reading. I think it was Scamtab. I'm almost 100% certain it was Scamtab. Alright, that's all I can think of for now. Or probably ever. That's the most I've ever thought of. Embarrassing moment-wise. So if you want to ask me any questions or chat or whatever, the links to my Facebook and Tumblr will be in the description box below, and you could always leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Bye!